Day 2 started a bit early, so I decided to wait up till the morning and warm up myself by the fire. I woke up thirsty and hungry at the same time. While I was warming by the fire, I grabbed some bottled water and some canned tomatoes, so that would be my breakfast. Then I spent some time looking at the PDA to check the quest that I had to do. So there were 2 quests in Agroprom and a few quests in Army Warehouse. So I decided Army Warehouse is the probably best place to start with my daily tasks. On my way there, I found Spike Artifact, which gave me passive 10% critical hit damage bonus. While I was smashing some boxes in duty outpost and looting the place, randomly 2 tasks decided to finish themselves. They were neutralize the target for Petrenko and clear the research area. So I was left with storming the enemy and finding the secret stash. Killing the first Freedom Soldier was easy. I approached stealthily from the back and shot him in the head. After dealing with the first guy, his friend came and tried to shoot me from the window. But then I managed to take him as well. Storming the enemy was done and I only had one more task, which was finding the secret stash. It was in a backpack on the roof of the broken building. I found some bullets, 3-piece sharpening stone, bandage, and some broken gun. After checking the PDA, I ensure myself all the tasks here are completed and I was on my way to Cordon. After getting to Cordon, I cashed in my first 3 tasks. Then I bought myself some 20 rounds of buckshot ammo and a few 45 ACP rounds. Then I cashed in another 2 tasks by the local bartender and he gave me some stash coordinates in garbage. The money was good and I decided to buy some water and some bread by the bartender. I sold all my junk loot and bought myself 3-piece sharpening stone. Then I decided to grab the main quest from the wild territory. On my way there, a mission started and I needed to find the shelter as fast as possible. Because if I stayed outside, it would mean instant death. While a mission was occurring, I had a lot of time to check on my PDA. I decided the best plan is to go in the garbage, get the golden stash, then deliver 2 packages and to return my friend home. And yet, I was lucky again and my mission completed by itself. So I need to go back to the cordon and see what's next. After meeting the sergeant, he gave me some cash and some coordinates in garbage for another stash location. So the new mission Meet the Lucas started and it was in Army Warehouse and I wasn't really in good relations with people there because I killed those 2 Freedom Stalkers earlier. After buying myself some matches and some water, I decided to grab some easy tasks here in Cordon. I cashed them in and I was on my way to the garbage. Getting to the stash wasn't so hard, only some minor radiation. Somehow opening the stash made the electric anomaly start and I had only a few seconds to run because it can deal a lot of damage. I was really lucky and found some gunsmithing tools which we will use to make some ammo in the future. Then all I had to do was clear out the hangar and clear some mercenaries. And I almost died few times while doing it. Luckily I managed to survive and finish them off. After dealing with them, I decided to upgrade my knife and buy some 12-gauge shotgun shells. I ended up with a lot of loot and decided my friend will have to help me carry it. Next thing on my to-do list was taking those 2 packages to the agroprom. After delivering those 2 packages and checking my PDA, I managed to stumble upon another task, which was really close here in garbage. It was a grab task, so not that difficult. After collecting the money from those 2 tasks, I decided to upgrade my backpack to Hunter's Kit. Then I sold my old backpack and equipped my new Hunter's one. I was really happy because the Hunter's backpack gives you some benefits, like when you're looting the wild animals, it has the chance to spawn in an extra body parts. After that, I went to the secret stash location on the south of the garbage and completed the drug runner task. On my way, right in front of the hangar was another artifact. It was Mr. Skull. After giving the Igorek the locked case, I was back in garbage and I was thinking what to do next. I had a lot of loot and the best thing for me was to get it all back to Rostock. On my way there, I managed to stumble upon yet another 2 artifacts. Not far away in the flea market, I decided to accept another stash task. This will prove to be the best task so far. It's not that far from here and the loot is gonna shock you. And finally, I found basic tools which will help me improve everything from my weapons, from my armor, from basically everything that needs to be crafted and repaired. After getting back to him, he gave me some rubles and some stash coordinates. I was low on matches, so I needed to buy a few. After that, I completed my friend's task. Bought myself a few yodeling and few medkits. Then I sold all the unwanted loot to the technician. And it was finally time to leave my TOS 66 at my home base and get myself a better weapon. So I equipped the Striker 12 gauge semi-automatic shotgun instead. I repaired its condition to full 100%. While leaving the Rostock, I felt some sorrow and sadness in my heart, because it was a time when me and my friend had to take our separate paths, so it was a time to get him back to his family. When I got back to the flea market, there were some bandits here, and what a better way to find out the Stigger's true power than to kill off some bandits. As I entered the cordon to the military outpost, I stumbled upon yet another bandit team, which I needed to take care of. Stigger proved to be a very powerful weapon against these low-tier bandits, but the only problem that I had with it was it continuously kept getting jammed. Something that I will need to repair eventually. I took care of them fairly easy and managed to loot their bodies for some extra loot. On my way to the rookie village, I decided to stop by the technician and sell him all the loot that I didn't need. My plans changed when my friend decided to fight off some zombie enemies in the area. After selling all the junk to the technician and checking my PDA, I noticed that I had mobbing the mob quest that I had to take care of, and I'll need some extra bandit patches to do it. Luckily, the vehicle station was not far away, and from my previous experiences I know that that vehicle station is a place where bandits love to hang out. Thankfully, again, Striker made the job very simple, because it almost one shot killed them, maybe 2 shots at max. The Rookie Village is my next place to go, and while I was heating by the fire and I decided to repair my multi-tool and my knife. Rookie Village was just a few meters away, and I looked at my friend and I was so sad, and because I remembered all of the good times we had and all the fights we been through. After saying goodbye to him, I checked some stashes in the Rookie Village. Nothing special, but I'll take it. After finishing mobbing the mob mission, I sold him the 2 PDAs I had in my inventory. Bought a few yodelings and accepted a mission for 2 zombie hands that I already had. I finished all the tasks in Rookie Village, and the next thing I needed to do is go back to Rostock, and the night was coming really fast. It was already 6 o'clock, and I didn't want to be in the open when night comes. Luckily, on my second visit to the farm, I noticed the trader had some parts for the Stinger, so I bought a gas tube off of him, repaired the Stinger again, and decided to see in detail which parts am I missing. And the only part that I'm missing right now is the bolt carrier, which is my weakest link on this gun. On my way, I got attacked by 2 cats close to the hangar. I dealt with them with ease and looted their bodies for some really nice loot. Sold what I picked up from them at the bartender and bought only 10 rounds of slug shots because I was low on money. I was getting close to Rostock and set the waypoint to my base. While passing by the flea market, I encountered yet another team of bandits, which were taken care of in just few shots. It was almost night when I entered the Rostock and the sun was setting, but I felt really lucky because I managed to survive yet another day. I left all my loot at the stash and sold the rest of the things that I didn't need to the gunsmith. At the workbench, I looked up what do I need to craft Type B weapon repair kit and for the portable workshop. After gathering all the resources, I finally built myself portable workshop. After I bought the things that I've been missing, Type B weapon repair kit was finally done. After that, at my home base, I decided it's time to repair the Stinger and to switch all the broken parts for the brand new ones. Luckily, I had a bunch of upgrade parts for it as well. I switched the gas tube for the brand new one and repaired the hammer to 100%. Installed it, and all that was left was sliding bolt carrier, which I didn't have at the moment. After that, I proceeded to install 3 of the basic upgrades for my Stinger weapon. Then I upgraded my light armor set with an upgrade that made it possible for me to add 1 more attachment module. And for the second one, I choose wound healing +2, which will help me with bleeding. After accepting few tasks from the PDA, I finished one and brought the 9 bandit patches to General Voronin. After drinking some vodka with local gunsmith, I decided to get him his basic tools because probably I'll find one tomorrow. And to be honest, I'm hoping for him to have the gas tube for the Stinger in the morning. And after acquiring the basic tools, building my first base and acquiring gunsmithing tools, finally day 2 is over. Enjoy and see you in the next video.